The tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight, we culminate pivotal Week 14 with a great Monday night matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers.
Yo, what's up, man? Nah, I put it up. It's already up.
Two teams that have met at least
twice
a year
oh,
since
shit.
1932. The Lions and Packers underway for Lambeau. And here comes a return to the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They go play action here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. The Packers at 500 at 6-6. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them. Galvanize themselves and go forward and get a win in this one.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's Bill Milton. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Right side to Watson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Back to throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A good position to be in here, second and inches. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Past the 20. 5 touchdown. Packers. Christian Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on. Hey.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue to feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
57 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's trying to get into the top 5.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're going to get it to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And that is
I ain't kick the ball. What the fuck?
Detroit.
They ain't even go for the ball.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to move back in front. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again. But we know it's not that simple, because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Quick slant complete to Melton. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, so far, no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up and ready to go after reaching the end zone on the last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On play action, they'll throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's
Man, look at this game, man. Just threw the ball. Like, that's crazy. Man, literally just threw the ball.
touchdown.
Fucking this 3rd and 20 throw the ball.
I think it's fair
DJ
to say
Shark,
there's nothing
man.
that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Now McManus to tack on the extra point.
That's crazy. Like, I ain't nobody reacting, man. Like, this shit's stupid. Man, I don't really like this man. I won't really play the game like that. This shit's stupid. He just throw the ball up. Shit's stupid. Anybody catch the ball. This, you can throw the high ball to me, I'll catch that bitch every time.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
Shit
send
retarded,
this one away.
man. You could be literally locking somebody up. They just throw a jump ball to get the first down. Scope. Nobody touched you. Nobody tackled you. There's 3 people right there. Like, make this shit make sense.
Backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
Shit be crazy, dog. And they got me throwing dumbass picks. Like, they say early breakup, but you pick it. Like, what the fuck?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Okay, ready? Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, back 60.
He'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it on one throw right there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the half that they need to change things too much.
I can't stop this weak-ass pistol run shit. Weak as fuck.
I think they'll try and help them out more.
We in the back.
In a few more times, maybe running back to the formation to pick up those passes.
Oh, man.
Because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
McManus's point after is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards on the play. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Boom, Melton, 43 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On second down, Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
He'll bite, and he can't find anywhere to go. And he goes down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Caught by Jones. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
What is that? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, how you throwing the ball? Brett, wow. And just throw the ball to the fucking ground? Like, what the fuck?
Has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
Throw the ball out there.
That is a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that
Man, this shit be crazy, dog. You have a good possession, then he just come out and throw the ball like he don't know how to throw the ball. What the fuck you got all these abilities for?
That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground.
Come on, you got him in the backfield. Like, how we can't make no tackle, bro? Man, running a simple stretch play, how we can't make a tackle, man.
Takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Man, this shit crazy. I'm losing niggas. I don't even lose to it, man. This shit. I don't fuck with this shit. This shit crazy.
And the Lions will add on to their lead here.
Can't stop it, man. I can't do shit.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last drive, They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now a man open down the middle of the field and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. 63 yards. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Jacobs breaking 1,000 tackles.
And that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
What? This game just...
Picks it off, and the Lions are going to get the football here.
Man, just throw the ball at the ground. Just, all right.
He's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run right here with Jacobs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This pass completes him. And he'll be taking the 45.
What appointment?
Play to start him out. Has him at 45 already.
Medical appointment.
When you come back?
Probably in the next hour. I got like 2 minutes today. Yeah, it'll take me about an hour. What you got going on today?
Kickball game.
Yeah, I'm going. So I can bring some cupcakes out there for y'all. One for you.
I do all that, man. Kids.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
I don't want it. I don't want cupcakes.
Bring your kids with
How you know? You talking to them?
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way.
Alright, I'll just call see you.
To set up the pass, but I think we discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10.
Backyard. And what time are you leaving?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Are you going to wait on us to all run together today?
This is taken into
No. I gotta leave now. I got a couple things I gotta do. I ain't gonna leave right now, but I'll probably leave a little later.
What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Hey, oh man. Damn, that's so aggravating.
No, it shouldn't be.
It is, man. I'm on the game right now. I'm on the game. Let me focus on the game. I'll talk to you after the game. I'm on the game. I'm on the game. Damn. Fuck. Look at that shit, man. Damn, dog. Shit be crazy. I just called, asked one thing. When you coming back? Like, damn.
On a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Damn, God, shit be aggravating. They asked me 1,000 questions. I called you. The fuck?
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Packers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
You in the bed? Yeah. Get your ass up. You in the bed all day?
No.
What time you getting up? What's going on?
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
You can wake you up. What's going on?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Got me some coffee and some breakfast.
That's not going good.
What's going to wake you up?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
what's going to wake you up?
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt
disrupt these offenses. And
what's gonna wake you
one guy
up?
makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Get the fuck out of my face, because you couldn't do that last night.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your
What?
See if you can make someone
What's going on? It's a new day.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 4-4 as they try again.
What does that mean?
Do it today.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
You should have did it last night when I wanted it real
You
bad.
ain't say nothing. You gotta speak up.
Yes, I did.
I don't know.
Yes, I did.
What you said?
As they'll head to the
What you
I
said?
got my text when I see you. And on Instagram.
Text. You know what time left your house, bro?
No, I started to see you.
Three.
Good plays have them on the move on first down.
Look,
And you didn't see me text you on your phone and on Instagram?
Here's
No.
Jacobs from the gun.
That's on you.
And he'll be out
I seen you text me. It was late though. I mean, once I like left, I was like, oh shit, she texted me. I woke up at like 3:30. I was like, what the fuck? I'm still in the driveway.
For their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time.
I swear, you know.
Get them closer to getting out of here with a W.
That's crazy.
Play caller, all you want to hear is take.
You didn't even come out there and check on me or nothing.
3 yards on that.
I fell asleep. You did not just hear me say that.
So how you text me then?
I texted you when I came in the house. And then you called. Either I called you or you called.
And we fell asleep on the phone. That's why.
Yeah, and I'm like, you was like, I'm still outside. I was like, what? Then you fell asleep, and then I'm on the phone with you, and then I fell asleep.
When I woke up, you had the phone calls snoring. Yeah.
But yeah, my phone did fall because it was on the floor.
Yeah, pause too. I'm like, damn, what's going on? What else?
Boys,
Damn, she bold. I'm outside. She looking through the window. Damn. You a bad motherfucker, boy.
and
And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here. You're
but it was
looking
said you read my message. You didn't read my message until 4 in the morning.
He's going to air one out. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown.
That around the time I left. That's what's crazy. I probably did leave around about 4. I'm like, damn, she was texting me. But when I woke up and I seen you sleep on the phone, I was like, man, she good. What time you went in the house?
Like 12, so.
Man, so you left out like 3 hours. Neighbors could have got me.
So that Charles,
They could have tied me up, hung me from the
And you know
tree.
who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is what we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
She on the neck that bad.
The Packer offense ready to get their next
Why you
drive
want that little
underway.
thing? Hey, that's what I'm trying
And
to
Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Where your mouth? How you be doing me?
Just keeping the play alive.
Oh.
That one drops to the ground.
Whoa.
Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds.
What you just
19
said?
left. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
What you said? No, that's good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Oh, my God.
And this one is incomplete.
Damn, dog, I did not want to go overtime. Fuck, like this shit.
Incompletions are giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen? When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to air one out. And this is caught at the 20. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Detroit, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings.
come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Ay, I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning. Then come back from the triangle.